Alright guys, I'm starting another bear, and that's on a half a tank, how far I've gotten. And anyhow, I was just refueling, and I closed everything up, and I set my saw right side up, and I saw that it was leaking gas out of that notch. So, I don't know if you can see the difference there, but from that one to that one, you know, this one's a little bit narrower. It's because this is my first saw when I first started chainsaw carving, so this saw is over 2 years old now. So this gas cap has seen a lot of wear, and I don't know if you can see it, but you can see the light through this gas cap. Anyhow, I need to go into town today anyways, so I'll just be buying a new one of those today. Or getting one from my parts guy. But anyhow, what I'm going to do to fix this problem is I'm going to take this gas cap and switch it with my oil cap. But in order to do that, I've got to fish the little anchor thing out of both of these. Then I've got to take this one and get the oil off of it because I don't want it messing with my gas, so I'm going to use brake cleaner for that. And then it'll still leak the oil out, but you know, oil is, well, this oil, bar oil, is cheaper than my fuel is, so I don't really care right now. You know, I'm just going to do a couple more little bears today. So anyhow, I'm going to show you my process for getting that out. So I've got a piece of wire here, got my pliers, and I'm just going to set you in my stand, and hopefully it'll capture it easily enough. So taking the wire, I bend it out straight, and then I just bend a little hook on the end there. And then I want to turn this end into my handle. So just something super simple like that. And if I cared, if I cared to keep this, I would just twist that around there and make it a useful tool for later. But I make these all the time. I don't really care, you know. So now that I've got that, see if I can do this with one-handed operation. So the anchor's down in there. I've just got to hook the edge of it and pull it out. So I've just got to do that over on the oil side now. So this one you can see a little bit better, you know. It's just down in there. You got to hook the edge and grab it out. So nice and simple. Okay, now I'll set you back down in the stand here. I'll spray this off if I can. All right, that's not going to work. There we go. Alright, so I think I got most of it. I'm just going to pause this video real quick, and then I'll resume it after I dry it off. Alright, I've dried it off now. I don't know if you can see that. It's nice and clean. And the only reason I did that is because any residual oil left on this would taint the gas, and I don't want to mess with the gas. I want my saw to run nicely, you know. So, and I don't care about cleaning this off because first off, all that gas has already evaporated off of this one, and plus it just goes on to the bar, so it wouldn't matter anyways unless, you know, I was worried that it would spark and then cause a fire, but they don't really do that. So Not unless you're like super unlucky. Okay, so all I did is I set that anchor down there, and it's good in. And now I'll set this one in. And it hooks in. And now that one's good, and that one's good. Okay, that's kind of my first actual tutorial. So thanks for looking. God bless.